It's Friday, the 25th of February 2022, and it's a monumental occasion here in Sydney, Australia, because it's the end of the mask mandates when you go shopping. Now, for an age, we've had to wear these things. Well, I haven't, because I'm not going to stop breathing air because of a corrupt health bureaucrat. I've, exposed Australia's deadliest medical scandal, contaminated blood, and I know the tricks they play, so I never wore them. But let's have a look at how Sydney is responding to these new freedoms. Here is a QR code. We don't have to do that anymore. We had to QR code. If you go to a mall like this one, you have to QR code to each shop. It almost felt like they wanted you to QR code to go to the toilet, for goodness sake. But anyway, let's have a look. These new freedoms. I've been free since the beginning of this pandemic because I refuse to allow the freedoms that my ancestors fought for to defend Australia. I refuse to give those up because of a health bureaucrat. No way. So let's have a look. Oh look, there's a lady without a mask. I'm so impressed. And another gentleman has decided to breathe air. Fantastic. I'm liking it. Okay, here we go shopping. Yeah. There's my basket. Oh, well, I've seen two people. No, here we are. The masks are here. There's three masks over there, yeah. Well, the staff are forced to wear masks. There's the Premier, what's his name? New South Wales Premier Dominic Perrottet, or as he's otherwise known as Dominic Pinocchio Perrottet, the New South Wales Premier. He's encouraged retail workers to keep the face cloths on so they can keep the theatre squeezed out that little bit longer, so they can coerce people just that little bit more into a few of these experimental COVID injections. Well, I have seen one or two people, but by and large I would say that 90% of people are still wearing masks on this Friday the 25th. And why is that? It's because of fear. When a government and a public health service engages in malfeasance, okay, people believe you. This is what we've paid billions of dollars in our taxes to fund these guys. And when they give health messaging, people believe them. We want them to believe it because we set the whole system up to be able to do things if we genuinely needed to respond. But now they've broken the system. They've broken the system through fear and through lying to people. Like COVID-19 can come in through your eyeballs, for goodness sake. What, cover this piece of my mouth and impede my breathing and cause damage to my microbiome in my mouth, which will have a later onset of problems. And I'm going to get COVID anyway. It's ridiculous. And everyone's wearing masks because of the fear. Okay? So, what we're going to do, and Infected Blood Australia, is we're going to force a royal commission into the cover-up by Australia's health officials of Australia's deadliest medical scandal. A genuine medical public health scandal. Not this one. No, this is not genuine. COVID is genuine, but the fiasco that they've created was an absolute disaster that's cost Australia most dearly. Cost me personally, and I imagine if you're watching, you too. So we're going to force a royal commission of inquiry, and you can support that by going to our bio, clicking on the link or the link in the message, and we're going to expose how Australia's health officials routinely cover up medical scandals like the ones they cause, contaminated blood. So please maintain your support, and please do your best to encourage people in New South Wales or wherever you are in Australia to take off the mask. It's time to breathe air. It's time to stop, being stooges in the theatre or unwitting stooges. Take off the masks and breathe properly. Thank you.